Tonight, inshallah ta'ala, in our Wow episode, where we quote words of wisdom from our righteous predecessors, our quote today, our hikmah, is said by Al-Hasan al-Basri rahimahullah. He said, ما ضربت ببصري ولا نطقت بلساني ولا بطشت بيدي ولا نهضت على قدمي حتى أنظر على طاعة أو على معصية فإن كانت طاعة تقدمت وإن كانت معصية تأخرت. Allahu Akbar. So Al-Hasan al-Basri rahimahullah, he said, I have not gazed with my eyes or uttered with my tongue or forced with my hand or got up on my feet except that I evaluate. Will this be upon obedience or upon sin? If it is upon obedience, I carry forward with it. And if it's upon sin, I refrain, I stop. What an amazing formula to follow in our life. My brothers and sisters, our presence in this dunya is to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that means every part of my body has to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And all these limbs, all the actions of the limbs reflect what's inside our heart. And our heart is the main focus of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looks at your hearts. So, in this hikmah, Al-Hasan said, I do not look at anything, I do not say a word, I do not touch anything with my hand, I do not go anywhere with my feet, except I ask myself a question. Is this action I'm about to perform pleasing to Allah or it's not? If it's pleasing to Allah, Bismillah, I go ahead. And if it's not, I stop. So let's do the same. Before I watch something, before I go to any invitation somewhere, before I say something, I ask myself, before I comment on a post, before I text somebody, before I forward a message, before I get up and go visit someone, what is the purpose of that action? What these words I'm about to say, are they pleasing to Allah? Are they reading Quran? Are they checking up on someone? Are they gonna encourage somebody to perform ibadah? If that's the case, Bismillah. If they are gonna be backbiting, lying, cheating, cursing, I stop. Similarly, that thing I'm typing with my fingers, that text I'm sending, that message I'm forwarding, is it going to be beneficial or it's going to cause harm and it caused me a lot of sins? Stop. Before, sometimes we get a message and we are so quick, we want to answer. Immediately we get very upset. Do not ever answer any message when you are angry. Wait a little bit, and then when you calm down, you think about it and then you answer. And that applies to every action. And that is what's called in our deen accountability. Hold yourself accountable before you are held accountable. And before you sleep every single night, sit down on the edge of your bed and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive you for all the sins that you have done in that day, the ones you know and the ones you do not know. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from the people who can control their vision and their speech and all their moves and make them all in the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I love you all for the sake of Allah. Jazakumullah khair. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.